Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Ring Lamp, and today I'm doing the Winter Wonderland book tag, which is a tag from 2013. But I've been seeing a lot of people that I'm subscribed to have been doing this video. I personally wasn't tagged by anybody, but I thought it'd be fun. And the tag's creator is Jack Eats Life, and I'll post the video in the down bar so you can go check that out. So yes, let's get started. Also, I'm looking down my phone. If I'm looking down, I'm not sure if it's in frame. I never am because I can't see myself when I'm filming. I can only see the camera, like the front of it. So anyway, what book is so happy and sweet that it warms your heart? So the book that's happy and sweet that warms my heart is Point to Retreat by Colleen Hoover. I find a lot of Colleen Hoover books have cute moments in them, and this one's full of cute moments. Yes, there's some tragedy and drama, but there's a lot of cute moments, and this series just in total warms my heart, but especially Point to Retreat. What is your favorite book with a white cover? I picked the one by Kira Cass. The dresses on these covers are just stunning. They're so beautiful. I just love the dresses, and this one looks like roses, and it's really pretty, and I just love it. Just so pretty. I think Kira Cass is these selection covers, as much as people can harp on the books because they're not perfect, but they do have really pretty dresses on the covers. For having the YA trope with the girl with a dress, at least these dresses are creative, I feel like, and they're really aesthetically pleasing to look at. Number 3, you're sitting in a nice comfy chair wearing a onesie with a lovely warm hot chocolate, but what monster read are you reading? And I picked Drums of Autumn by Diana Gabaldon, the 4th book in the Outlander series. If you've been keeping up with my channel, you know that I finished Voyager, the 3rd book, in October, and this book I'm going to be starting next March, I'm pretty sure, for a buddy read. I'm pretty sure it's next March. This would be a book that I'm really excited to read. I read the back right after I finished Voyager and want to jump into it, but I know that before. That's not a good idea, Rachel, because you'll pick up the book, you'll get halfway through and leave it, just like Voyager you did for over a year. So I'm starting this later, but this would be one that I'd want to read if I had time to read this monster. Number 4, it starts snowing, so you decide to have a snowball fight. What fictional character would you love to have the snowball fight with? Spoiler about this book coming up. I just started talking about it and realized I spoiled a bit of it, so I'm going to hold it up, and if you guys want to mute the sound, I'll put the book down when you guys can, unmute. So I would pick Maddie from Everything Everything. I really, as much as I complain about the snow and gripe about it because I hate when the roads are, icy, which is not really snow, but it comes with snow. It's sometimes oh, it's cold. But I try to see the beauty in the snow because it is really beautiful. I really do like the snow. When I picture, if I moved to somewhere like California where it doesn't snow, I'd be really upset because I've always had snow. I really do appreciate it, but sometimes I do complain about it. But I think it'd be interesting to have Maddie's perspective, not being really outside and experiencing the elements, to see snow for the first time and have a snowball fight, because just seeing somebody else because I assume that they'd be happy about this, she'd be happy about the snow. Just seeing somebody really appreciate the snow would reinvigorate that feeling, be I should not take this for granted, because snow is a beautiful thing, and yeah, that's why I would pick her. And also I pick Ollie too, because they just seem like two people that are really chill and fun to be around. Number 5, sadly, my fire is beginning to go out. It's getting very cold, so what book would I tear the last 2 chapters out to throw into the fire? Good question. Since I do not own The Secret Garden, because I refuse to, because I really do not like that book. I have a big aversion to that book. That was one of the first books I actually had to hit myself to read and scratch myself, and I still wouldn't read. Very dramatic, but I really detest that book. But if we're talking on hand, I'm going to say The News by Alain de Botton. I would just tear out the economics chapter, because when I was reading it, yeah, it's really good to put me to sleep, but I'm not into economics. I don't like math. I know it's a reality of this world, but I do also have math learning problems, so that doesn't make me that much better. And I found it so boring, that chapter. If that chapter's out of the book, it would definitely change the score of this book for me. I didn't really like the economics section. I just tear it out. I'm really sorry about that, because I don't really want to name this book, but yet I'll throw a classic into the fire. But yeah, that one. 6, what book is so close to your heart that you gift to someone this Christmas who hasn't read it before but wants to get into reading? I have 2 choices for this one. One is for the person getting into reading, and one book that's close to my heart that I would gift to somebody else. One I would gift to a friend, the other I'd just gift to anybody. Basically, also this Christmas is kind of exciting because the book I'm about to show you is one that my best friend, I gave her the one I'm recommending to everybody because she is a reader but she doesn't read as much. I gave her Milk and Honey, which is not one of these ones, but a really good poetry book because I really want her to read it. I lent her I'm going to be lending her the book I'm talking about first, and I already lent her the book I talked about second. So I'm actually letting somebody read them. I'm not, they're still my copies because she wants all my notes and stuff. But I'm really excited to share that. I've been talking about these books for a while, so I'm really happy that she'll get to read them. And she'll understand why I liked it, I think, because we're so close. But the first book that's close to my heart is Dying to Know You by Aidan Chambers. That's why I have 2 copies. That's why they're tabbed. This one's the one where I have all my notes in it, which I'm letting my best friend borrow. And this is my original copy, which I have all my original sticky notes. And I went through these and tabbed these pages and added like 20 more pages. But I love this book. It is so close to my heart. It's such a good story. It's open and closed. It comes full circle. It has so many quotes. The writing's beautiful. I just absolutely adore it. And if you've been on my channel long enough, you know that. And it does have very good ratings on Goodreads and stuff. I think it's because the back is a bit misleading, but I can't wait for my best friend to read this because I think she'll enjoy it. And if she doesn't enjoy it, I think she'll know why I love it because there's stuff underlined and she knows me so well. The second book, which I recommend to everybody, this was kind of difficult because I wanted to pick a book that was not necessarily targeted just towards one gender. I wanted it because some books are more targeted towards women, and some books are more targeted towards men, I find. So I wanted to find a book that was like a happy medium that literally I feel like so many people will love. And I have it on a cue card because I lent it to my best friend. She's starting it tonight. I'm super excited to discuss it with her. The Truth About the Harry Kubert Affair by Joel Dicker. I loved this book so much. I am so glad that I saw it in the bargain thing because if I hadn't, I probably would never have seen it. And it is so good. It's a mystery. It's not too scary for you people that get scared easily. There's such a twist. It scared me a little bit, but that's kind of scared easily. It has beautiful writing. It's masterpiece. Pick it up.